under the sea, under the sea.
Good afternoon. My name is Olivia Lockhart. So since we live in Fort Worth, Texas, and nowhere near an ocean, I thought I would bring a little bit of the ocean to you through these pictures. You have the fun, bright colors everywhere in the pictures, the crystal clear blue water. You have all the fish swimming around and all the animals that inhabit these areas. You have the whales and you have the manatees that are these gentle giants. You have the dolphins jumping out of the water. And then, of course, you have your curious sea lions and seals. But what if I told you that that's not really the case of what's happening out in the ocean today? Today you have the fishing nets that whales are getting caught in and can no longer swim anywhere. You have the sea lions and seals getting caught in the plastic that's being thrown into the ocean. And then you have your dolphins and your manatees swimming in oil-infused waters. The once vibrant colors that you would see are now masked by destroyed corals. And the colors that you think you see in the ocean is actually the oil giving that illusion, when the shells and all the life is actually enclosed in a dark brown or black mud. And not to mention the enclosures that some of these mammals are being kept in when they are captured and brought in. Like at SeaWorld, those whales don't fit into the enclosures that you see. They're used to swimming in open waters. The Marine Mammal Protection Act, or the MMPA, is a regulation that was created in 1972. It was created to protect these marine mammals and the lives that they live and the homes that they're in. It was made illegal to harpoon, kill, capture, or trade any marine mammal out in open seas. It mainly protects pretty much against all activities that humans are able to do against these animals. For marine mammals, the MMPA is pretty much like our Civil Rights Act, protecting our rights within our environment. The Marine Mammal Protection Act not only protects these mammals' rights, but it also protects their homes. But exactly like the Civil Rights Act, there have been needed to be some changes over the years, and so far that hasn't happened. The main issue with the Marine Mammal Protection Act today is that it has not been altered or changed since 1999. Therefore, it hasn't taken into account new environmental issues and new recreational uses that people do today. In terms of the open seas, it's not taking into account the plastic waste or the oil spills that these animals are having to suffer through. It just thinks of killing and harpooning animals, but there's more to that today. To put it into comparison, the amount of oil that has been spilled into the oceans could fill 835 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Think about that for a moment. That is the amount of oil that these animals are living in, out in what's supposed to be their homes. There's more to just capturing and killing these animals that are harming them out in the open seas. And in terms of recreational uses, like at SeaWorld, they're having to live in tiny containment that they have no chance to roam free and don't have that option to live the life that they're supposed to. The Marine Mammal Protection Act doesn't address these issues that weren't a problem back in the 1970s or even 1999 when it was remade, but have been made prevalent today and that a lot of people take notice of. No, humans are not directly killing these animals anymore, but they are indirectly taking away a lot of their food sources and their homes and the way that they live, which is creating an issue for these mammals, and a lot of them are not at the point of extinction yet, but could very well get there in the next few years. Though these issues are extreme, the fix is super easy. The fix is that Congress needs to amend this regulation more frequently in order to keep up with the changing issues that are happening environmentally and recreationally. Congress needs the push from the public in order to do so. If people can find it in their hearts to make laws against animal abuse and to support shelter adoptions, then what makes these marine mammals any different? Exactly like these shelter animals, they're relying on us to keep their homes intact and to keep their lifespan as long as they can be. If Congress alters the Marine Mammal Protection Act and expands on the concepts, it can protect these animals from not only killing and capturing and harpooning, it can protect them from so many other things and have them live a happier life. The Marine Mammal Protection Act could be the savior for all marine animals in our oceans and recreational locations like SeaWorld. The Marine Mammal Protection Act was made to protect the innocent animals in our oceans, but there needs to be some changes, and that is all up to Congress. When asked about the issue, TCU biology professor Dr. Damaris stated, "It's well and good that it's illegal to harpoon a dolphin, for example, but if it's legal to wipe out its food source, leaving it to starve, then the outcome is going to be exactly the same." If every person here at TCU donated to causes like the Sea Shepherd Conservation Society, we could protect marine mammals all around the world, in open oceans and in recreational centers like SeaWorld. And that, I believe, would give Congress the push it needs to make the changes to the Marine Mammal Protection Act in order to protect these animals and the lives that they live. Thank you.
Under the sea, under the sea.